Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my beauty room. This is where I film my videos. This is where I store all of my makeup. This is where I get ready every morning. This is my special place and it took me so long to edit, so long to actually get together and organize and get it to a place where I feel like it's good and ready to be shown on camera, and I am so happy with it. So I hope you guys are excited for this video. I'm going to be showing you how I store my makeup, where I purchased all of my organizers, and all of my makeup collection. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up for a room tour. And if you want to see all of my makeup, then just keep watching. So I want to start off with this section of the room because it's the part that I'm most proud about. It took me about 6 to 8 months to actually get it to a place where, it actually is practical and I can actually store and find my makeup products. I know this is an excessive amount of makeup, but YouTube is my full-time job and I've been doing it for the last 4 years. And I try and donate as many products as I can. I don't like to keep makeup that I'm not going to use, and I get so much makeup in the mail and I'm super grateful for that. So I tend to give it away to my friends, my family. I always do giveaways for you guys. I will actually show you another section I have in my space. It's basically where I store my PR packages, stuff that I'm giving away, and stuff that I will be mentioning in a video, because I do get a lot of packages and sometimes it gets really messy here. I do live in a loft in LA. I will link my home tour here somewhere so you guys can go check it out. So this room was basically like a bonus room in this apartment, and it's not huge, but it's also not very small. So here I store my makeup, I film my videos, I take some outfit photos. It is just very practical in my opinion. And I decided to put all of my makeup inside the closet instead of using it for clothes, just because I really like the fact that I can open it and close it. So when I have people over and it's pretty messy, I can just hide everything and it's not exposed, and I just think it's really convenient. So the acrylic organizers are from the Container Store. I will link them in the description box below. You can also buy dividers that I will show you in a second that you can actually put inside, so it helps you organize your makeup even better. And I will also link that in the description box below. I ended up buying a label maker and I labeled everything, and it just comes in so handy, you guys. I can actually find my makeup so easy. I'm gonna start off on the left side. As you can tell, I have most of my lip products there. I try to separate them by color, by texture, by finish. And I think I did a pretty good job. I can still, organize it a little bit better, but for now, this just works for me. So we're gonna jump into the first drawer, which is my red and brown liquid lipsticks. These lipsticks over here are mostly matte liquid lipsticks, and I try to separate my liquid lipsticks with my lipsticks just because it's easier to find. And over here, I just have a variety of high-end, affordable. I have Urban Decay, Sephora, NARS, Jouer, Kylie Cosmetics, Smashbox. And inside each section, I also have dividers, which makes it nice and easy for me to separate by brand or by texture or by finish. Over here, I have my orange and my coral liquid lipsticks. This is a mixture of mattes and lip gloss, so I just kind of mix them in. Orange is not a color that I wear a lot often, so I just tend to keep my favorite brands. Over here, I have a mixture of liquid lipsticks and lipsticks. These are the lipsticks that I don't know where they're gonna go, so I just throw them in there. And then over here, I have my pencil eyeliners. I want to show you guys this amazing PR package that I got from Urban Decay. It's literally all of their 24/7 glide-on eyeliners, and I keep it in this cool packaging because I just think it's so nice and convenient. I also have some Jouer, Marc Beauty, Laura Mercier. I have all of my favorite brands, literally all of my eyeliners in this drawer. It comes in really handy when I need a special color. And then right below that, I have more liquid lipsticks. These are some newer brands and some new products that I want to use. I have some Morphe, I have Lawless, I have some new shades by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And then moving on to this section right here, these are my nude and pink liquid lipsticks. I have everything from NARS to ColourPop, Makeup Forever, Urban Decay. When it comes to nudes, I feel like honestly you can never have enough, and first of all, it is very hard to find a good nude lipstick, so you gotta have some options. Over here I have my purple and hot pinks. I have Wet n Wild, Makeup Forever, Urban Decay, more Jouer. If you guys haven't tried Jouer liquid lipsticks, they're so bomb, so I highly recommend them. Over here, I have my glitter. OMG. This is probably one of my favorite ones just because I love glitter. I love these Stila liquid eyeshadows. They're everything and more you can ever ask for. I have literally purchased every single shade, and I even got the minis to travel with because they come in really handy. I have some ColourPop, Revlon. I have some loose glitter. By the way, if you don't know, ColourPop is a dupe for that Stila one, so a little tip. Over here, I have my Heavy Metal Glitter by Urban Decay. Holy grail. If you haven't tried it, highly recommended. I also have some MAC loose pigments, which are so much fun, and then I also have these Makeup Forever like glitter eyeshadows, which come in this nail polish like packaging, and I just think they're really cool, and they perform really well on the eyes as well. And then over here, I have my primers. I have everything from high-end to drugstore. I have a collection of the Laura Mercier primers because they sent it in a PR package, and I absolutely love the oil-free one. I have Benefit, CoverGirl, NYX, Jouer, Cover FX, which MAC got a hold of, and of course Too Faced, Makeup Forever. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that the smoothing primer by Makeup Forever is my holy grail. And then right above that, I have my facial oils and my liquid highlighters. I have Cover FX. I have these MAC strobe creams, which are just my favorite. Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have Derma E. I also have these Jouer clarifying treatment oils, Cover FX, Becca. Oh my god, I used to be so obsessed with this, especially mixing it in with my foundation. Moving on to my brow drawer, I have Anastasia, I have Benefit, ColourPop, more Anastasia. I really like this powder right here. This Hourglass brow pencil is also really nice. I mentioned this Maybelline brow gel in a video not so long ago, but I really like it, especially to fill in your brows for an everyday use. I also just got this BH Studio Pro palette for my brows, so I want to start using it and testing it out. Over here, I have my setting powders. I have everything from high-end to drugstore. This is my Patrick Star and MAC Loose Translucent Powder. This is so soft and so nice on the skin. I have Too Faced, of course, my holy grail, Laura Mercier. This Maybelline Fit Me powder is amazing. If you haven't tried it, what are you waiting for? It's literally everything. I have e.l.f., I have Makeup Forever, I have Urban Decay. I haven't played around with that one a lot, so I need to start using it a little bit more. Over here, I have all of my mascaras. I went on this amazing trip with L'Oreal, and they gifted me like 100 of Lash Paradise, and I'm so grateful because it's one of my favorites, so I keep them on here. Every time someone comes over, I'm like, have you tried this mascara? And if they say no, I'm like, here, take one or two so you can use it. I have Benefit, I have L'Oreal, Maybelline, Tarte. I have a lot of different brands in here. Up here, I have my Real Technique sponges. I have the complexion sponge, and then I have some really cool sponges to exfoliate my skin. I use this on an everyday basis, so it's nice to have some backups ready to use. Okay, wait, I also wanted to show you guys this case that I have for my sponges, which is really nice and comes in handy when I'm traveling. Over here, since we're talking about traveling, I have my travel size makeup, and I literally made this drawer because of Benefit, because they send me like all of their travel size items. And then over here, I have my facial sprays and my setting sprays. I have Makeup Forever, I have Tatcha, I have Smashbox, I have Morphe. Smashbox is one of my favorites. The really cool thing about this primer water is that you can use it as a primer, and you can also use it to set your skin, and the mist on this spray, you guys, is everything. Definitely my top 2 and my top 5 setting sprays. Moving on to my nail products, you guys know that I love doing my nails. I have everything from Essie to KL Polish to OPI to ColourPop. I also have this really cool thing that I got at CVS or Rite Aid, I can't remember, but I wear a lot of acrylic nails, so whenever I want to remove them, I'll literally just like dip in my nails in this and leave them for about 20-25 minutes, and it does the job. It removes my acrylics without breaking my nails. Moving on, over here I have my tanning products. I only have Loving Tan, you guys. They work so great on my skin. I have their mitts here, I have their foam. They're just overall one of my favorites. I like to use Ultra Dark on my skin for a nice rich tan. Right below my acrylic drawers, I have my Alex drawers, my infamous Alex drawers. I'm sure you guys have seen these in every makeup collection, but they're super convenient to have and to store makeup. So over here, I have my highlighters. I have everything from Becca to my first ever MAC highlighter. This is my first ever high-end expensive highlighter that I ever purchased, and I still have it till this day because it is very special to me. I have more MAC, I have Dior. Last year, I was obsessed with this highlighter. I mean, I still use it here and there, but not as much as I did before. I have some more Becca Cosmetics highlighter. This highlighter by Jouer Cosmetics is one of my holy grail. It's called Citron, and it's a beautiful gold shimmery metallic highlighter. It just blends away like butter on the skin, and it just, oh my god, I'm just obsessed with it. I have Ofra, I have more MAC. This is the limited edition MAC highlighter, which I ended up buying like 3 because I thought it was never coming back, but they do have it in like their normal collection. I have some Kylie Cosmetics, Makeup Geek. This Makeup Forever highlighter is probably my number 3 favorite highlighter in all the highlighters that I have. I have some rainbow highlighters by Wet n Wild. Okay, if you haven't tried this Wet n Wild highlighter, you need to get on it because it's so good. I got this bracelet when I worked in a medical office. This lady just gave it to me and she's like, oh, here for good luck. And I've had it ever since. And I keep it in my makeup collection. I don't know why. So it just kind of just moves with me wherever I go. Down here, I have my blushes. I have some Anastasia Beverly Hills. These are one of my favorite colors, the orangey, peachy shades. They just look so beautiful on my skin. I have Marc Jacobs, of course, NARS, Holy Grail Orgasm. I have Becca. I have over here my bronzers. I have everything from Too Faced. This is my safe bronzer, meaning this is what I go to when I don't know what to use, but I know it's gonna work on my skin. I like to use the shade Deep Tan, and it's like perfect on my tan skin. I have Benefit, Hoola Benefit Bronzer, which is just amazing for contouring, and it's really great for a lot of different skin tones. I have some ColourPop pressed powders, which are relatively new to me, but they work really well. I have some Makeup Forever. I have this Charlotte Tilbury contour palette, which I did end up dropping and it broke, but I love it so much, so I just can't let go of it. And then down here, I have backups to some of my favorite blushes. I have some ColourPop blushes that don't fit above, and also backup bronzers. And then down here, I have some Real Technique brushes because you guys do know I am the ambassador for Real Techniques. So I have some of my favorite Holy Grail eye brushes and just things that I use on an everyday basis. Down here, I have backups to my setting sprays, my tanning lotions, and just some facial things that I like to use a lot and I tend to run out of quickly. Over here, I have my makeup removing products like my Garnier Micellar Water. And then right below that, I have all of my iPhone cases. I love changing up my cases, so I had to dedicate a drawer just for that. Right now, I think I have a pink one on my iPhone. And moving on to the next, that was so random. The next drawer, I have some palettes. Over here, I have my contour palettes. I have everything from BH Cosmetics to Benefit to Kat Von D. This palette has been abused. Oh my god, look at that. Ugh. But it's one of my favorites and I have a backup, so don't worry. I have this Wet n Wild palette, which I still very much love. This OG Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. This Urban Decay Naked Skin palette, which is really cool because it has a cream and a contour. So it's really great for traveling. And then right above that, I have my affordable palettes. This is mostly Morphe in here. I have Morphe highlighters, blushes, and contour palettes. And then I also have their eyeshadow palettes. I have everything from neutral to very glam to very colorful. One of my favorite eyeshadow palettes by Morphe is the 35 palette, which is coming up right now. This one right here, as you can tell, I use it every day. It's such a great everyday palette. You can use my coupon code Diana for 10% off the Morphe website. I also have some drugstore brands in here like Maybelline, Milani, CoverGirl, and then I also have these Morphe tiny palettes. Right above that, I have some more eyeshadow palettes. This is mostly Urban Decay and Kylie Cosmetics. I have my first ever, you guys. This is the first ever eyeshadow palette that Jose ever gifted me, like my first ever expensive palette. And I still have it to this day because, like I said, it's like something that I got when I couldn't afford makeup or I couldn't afford to buy anything. It is very, very, very special to me. As you can tell, I showed it so much love, and that's why it's been used up like that. I also have some Kylie Cosmetics holiday collections. I also have her peach palette and then some palettes from her permanent collection, which I actually really like. I have some Tarte palettes, which I love. And then up here, I have my individual eyeshadows. These are mostly ColourPop eyeshadows. I used to love these so much, but I'm so glad that ColourPop started incorporating them into eyeshadow palettes, so they're easier to travel with and just carry around. Moving on to my face products. Over here, I have my concealers. From this, you can tell that the Tarte Shape Tape is one of my holy grails. I have ColourPop, I have Too Faced, I have NARS Soft Matte Concealers, which I also really love. And then up here, I have my foundations. I feel like this is a product that is actually a little bit harder to store and organize because I have so many different foundations and I love reviewing them. I love trying new ones out, and I also like to keep backups for like my tan shades and my lighter shades. So when it comes to foundation, these drawers are not going to be the most organized. Over here, I have Too Faced, Hourglass, NARS, L'Oreal, LA Girl, Makeup Forever. I have Urban Decay. I love trying new ones, like I said, so I just keep them in these two drawers. And then up here, I have more concealers. I am a concealer and foundation junkie. Concealer, foundation, highlight, in that order. I have Wet n Wild, I have Maybelline, I have L'Oreal, Kevyn Aucoin, Benefit. Some of my favorite concealers are the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, this Naked Skin Concealer, and then this All Nighter by Urban Decay is so bomb. If you're looking for coverage, heavy duty, long lasting, this is going to be your go-to. It is so amazing. Also over here, I like to keep some new high-end products. So I have Huda Beauty, I have Tarte, I have Too Faced, I have Dior, I have some The Balm Cosmetics all the way in the back. This is just new products that I need to try out and that I've been wanting to use in my videos. And then right below that, I also have some newer products that I want to try out. This is a mixture of like high-end and drugstore. I also have mostly drugstore in this drawer right here. So I have Maybelline, CoverGirl, Wet n Wild. I actually already tried this Wet n Wild liquid highlighter and it is so nice on the skin. Over here, I just have a messy drawer, to be honest with you guys. This is nothing in specific. And then right below that, I have some skincare products. So this is backup to some of my favorites, some products that I want to try out, and then some stuff that I want to give away to some friends. But this is just a mostly skincare drawer. Over here, I have some eyeshadow palettes. This is mostly Anastasia Beverly Hills and Too Faced. It's one of my favorite brands and I absolutely love their products. I have the Makeup by Mario palette. I have this beautiful palette. I have all of the Too Faced, even the original and the new ones. Do you guys remember how thick the older ones were? Like, I'm so happy they made them actually more slim and tiny for you to travel because it's just more convenient and easier to fit into makeup bags. So I just have a variety of like eyeshadow palettes. I have some older ones, some newer ones, and some of my favorites. And then over here, I have some highlighter palettes. I have everything from Huda Beauty to Anastasia Beverly Hills to Smashbox. I have Benefit. These are just some palettes that I don't use on an everyday basis. I have the Moonchild by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I really like one of the shades in this Huda Beauty palette. I just don't use it enough. I have most of the Glow Kits by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one in particular is my favorite. This Urban Decay highlighter palette I don't really like because it has too much glitter. I have the Nicole Guerrero and Anastasia. This Kevyn Aucoin highlighter is so bomb, especially to top on top of your bronzer. It's very subtle. Over here, I have some eyeshadow palettes, more affordable. I have BH and just some of my favorite custom Z palettes. Now we're gonna move to another section of the room. This is where I film all of my YouTube videos. Underneath my table, I also have some Alex drawers, and I also keep makeup that I use on an everyday basis and my eyelashes. So over here on the first drawer, I have my Flutter lashes, and I had to dedicate a full drawer to Flutter lashes because I love them so much and they make my favorite lashes, which are intoxicating. The second drawer, I have more lashes. I have Huda Beauty, I have Tarte, I have different brands. And one of my favorite styles by Huda Beauty is Samantha. They're very wispy and they just look so beautiful on a lot of different eye shapes. And yeah, I love lashes, as you can tell. Over here, I have more lashes, and I also keep my lash glue. My favorite lash glue at the moment is the Huda Beauty lash glue. It stays on for the entire day. Let me tell you, it is not going to move until you snatch it off your eyes. But that's why I like it, because it's very long lasting. I used to use House of Lashes, but it started to irritate my eyes, so I stopped using it. Over here, I have the foundations and primers and liquid highlighters that I use every day. So I have a mixture of like high-end and drugstore. NARS and Huda Beauty are one of my favorites at the moment. I've also been really loving this Kylie concealer and ColourPop concealer. And then my go-to primer is this Too Faced Cooling Matte Primer. Oh my god, I feel like this video has been so long. If you're still watching, let me know in the comments below. Over here, I have my everyday powders. So I have my bronzers, I have my contour shades, I have my blushes, and I also have my must-have highlighters. This is my favorite setting powder at the moment by Charlotte Tilbury. And this is my Holy Grail highlighter. It's So Hollywood by Anastasia Beverly Hills. As you can tell, it's been very loved, and I bring it with me everywhere I go. I also have my Mark Beauty bronzer, one of my favorites. And then I just have random like loose setting powders in here. The Fit Me I talked about earlier, I love a lot. I use the shade Fair Light under my eyes to basically brighten and set. This Burberry highlighter, you guys, is so nice. I haven't heard anyone talk about it, but it is really amazing. Over here, I have my hair tools, and you guys know I love to use headbands or like, you know, those little cat ears when I film. I just think they look so cute. So I keep them down here with my hair ties, my blow dryer, my flat iron, and my brush, and that's pretty much it. That's everything that I keep on this side. Now moving on to the other side of the table. Over here, I like to keep my sunglasses. As you can tell, I love collecting sunglasses. I have everything from designer to more affordable. These are my newer pair, and I love oversized sunnies, as you can tell. So I like to keep all of them up here. They're just very easy to find, and yeah, I love collecting sunglasses. Over here, I have my skincare drawer. So I have makeup remover wipes, makeup remover pads, I have my moisturizers, I have face masks, I have serums, just basically like everything that I use on an everyday basis. I've been really loving this Murad water gel. It's been really nice, and I can compare it to my Tatcha water cream. I'm telling you guys, it is bomb diggity. This Estee Lauder mask has been my favorite as well. I also have some newer setting sprays that I've been testing out. This one is by Estee Lauder. And then over here, I like to keep my favorite go-to newer palettes. So I have everything from high-end to mid-range to drugstore palettes. I have ColourPop, I have Anastasia Beverly Hills, there's also Too Faced, there's Tarte, there's just a lot of different brands in here. It's more newer products, stuff that I really want to try out and include in videos. For example, this White Peach palette, I've been testing it out and I really like it, so you might see it in my next video. These Huda Beauty Obsessions palettes are so flipping cute, and they're also really great quality. I wanted to show you guys warm browns because it's my favorite. The colors are so pigmented, so easy to work with, and I feel like they did such a great job putting this palette together. I also have the new Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes, really great quality. If you haven't tried them out, I did film a video on it, so I will link it somewhere here so you can go check it out. And then over here, I have some face palettes as well as some bigger eyeshadow palettes. This is the KKW Beauty Highlight and Contour Palette. I also have Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Palette. This highlight palette by Sephora Pro is so underrated. I feel like it's such great quality and a really great price. So if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend you swatch it next time you're at Sephora. I also have some of Tarte's blush books and then some Huda Beauty palettes. I really like this one in particular. The colors are just so gorgeous. And then over here, I have, oh my God, this is so messy. This is all of my nude lipsticks. You're probably gonna laugh, but it's so easy for me to find a lipstick in this little set right here because I just know exactly where everything is. And then finally, I just have some newer products down in the last drawer. So this is basically my makeup collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh my God, this was a long one, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it interesting. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And let me know if you want to see a room tour down in the comments below. So with that being said, I will see you all in the next one very soon. Bye.